Welcome to the Queen's Lair, a lifestyle podcast. Get inspired by our latest tips and information about small business, entrepreneurship, natural hair, travel, food, and even relationships. Stay tuned for another great episode. I am your host, Renee Patrice. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning into my podcast once again. You ever get into a situation where you're trying to do something nice for someone and they don't even know how to receive it, that they missed the blessing? I know I've had this conversation in, bits and pieces on this podcast before, but there are times where people are trying to give you a blessing, but you're so, I don't know if it's conspiracy theory or you just don't trust anybody or whatever the case may be, that you miss the blessing. You actually miss the blessing. And that has actually happened to me recently, where I was trying to do something for someone and they kept questioning why, to the point that they decided to turn down the blessing, and it would have only worked in their favor. Like I had nothing to gain from it at all, and they just couldn't understand why somebody would try to bless someone and not gain from it. And I'm like, wow, this is a bigger issue, because it's not just with that individual. This is a much bigger issue that we have going on in the world, where people just don't trust anything anymore. And I know we say that phrase every now and then, man, you can't trust anything anymore. We say that, but it's really like becoming true. That you just are things that bad that when someone tries to do something nice, you question it. Not overly sweet tooth nice, because we know when there's fake nice and genuine nice. Most people can discern that. But you can't even do anything nice for anyone without them thinking that there's something in the background. There's a couple of YouTubers that I watch, and I tell you, they have been blessed beyond measure. And they often give away money. They often have challenges and things like that for people to win money. And when the people win the money, they're in shock every time. Because they figure, I'll just do it. Hey, might as well do it. You never know what might happen. But they really are shocked, and they stand there in complete disbelief, because they never actually truly believe that these individuals would do this for them. What kind of society are we living in where walking the old lady across the street with her groceries is suspect? Or what are they getting ready to do? What is this getting ready to happen? There's far more good in the world than there is bad. And I'm not saying to not be cautious of certain things. Absolutely not. I'm not saying to trust everybody and everything. That's not what this is. I'm talking about simple acts of kindness that, there's no red flags anywhere. And we just don't trust it, because this is the world we live in now. Everything is how can I gain, and not just genuinely helping people. And quite honestly, when you're a giver, it's frustrating to be a giver, and people just don't know just how to accept your kindness. That's a very frustrating thing, and it makes you not want to give. And I never want to turn into a person that doesn't want to give, because if I have, I'm going to give as much as I can. I'm going to be smart, but I'm going to give as much as I can. And it makes you not want to. It makes you not want to help. It makes you not want to give. But givers, people who are givers out there, my fellow givers, don't let that change you. Don't let it sideswipe you, to act a different way. Just continue being you, and blessings will come your way, whether it's from that situation or just God blessing you in another, area, aspect in your life, and just go with that, honestly. But I just had to kind of talk about it, because it's kind of been it's been top of my head for a few weeks now, and I felt like maybe somebody else would be able to relate. So yeah, when people just think everything is negative, don't let it change you. Don't let it change you. No matter how many times you get knocked down, learn the lesson from it, but just keep doing what you're doing. Keep being yourself. Keep being that good person. Keep being that giving person. Don't let it change you. And, I hope that's a lesson for all of us today. And I just had to remind myself of that because I've been wanting to be more reserved, if I could be any more reserved than I am with certain things. But I say, you know what? No, I'm still going to be myself. I'm still going to be giving. I'm still going to look out, because that's just my personality. That's just who I am. I'm not going to allow negativity and foolishness to change my spirit. So I hope that spoke to somebody. I felt like I needed to talk about it a while ago, but I've kind of just been milling it over in my mind of how I was going to present it on my podcast. So I hope that helps somebody. This is a short one today. Like, share, subscribe, share this podcast with someone who you think would benefit from it, and connect with me over on Instagram at Onyx Queen Media. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye. Online savings simplified. Don't search for coupon codes ever again. With one click, Honey's smart shopping assistant will automatically apply discounts to your cart in seconds. Save on all your favorite things. Easily pay less for products you're already buying online. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Join Honey for free. It takes 2 clicks to add Honey to your Chrome, Safari, Firefox, or Opera browser. Find savings in seconds. While you shop, Honey will find working promo codes across the entire internet, and you save instantly. With one click, Honey will apply the best deals to your cart. It's that easy. So what are you waiting for? Get Honey. Download it today. Visit our link, www.tinyurl.com/ONYXHONEY. That's www.tinyurl.com/Onyx Honey. Start saving right now.